so much for watching. So today's video is going to be my best beauty products of 2013. I have been dying to post this video because I've used so much throughout the years, and I feel like really pleased to be able to finally post it on YouTube now that I'm finally on here and tell you all of my favourites over the last year. So I really hope you enjoy this video. I also can't forget to wish you all a really happy new year. I can't believe how fast the last year went. Honestly, it's crazy. But I'm so happy to be going into the new year with you all, and I can't wait to be in touch with you more and bore you all to death throughout the rest of the years as well. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoy this video. The first thing I want to talk to you all about is foundation. Now, I am a complete foundation junkie. I've probably tried all of the drugstore ones out there, and I dabbled into a few of the higher end ones, but I found one drugstore one that I really think has just got the edge for me, and that is the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid Foundation. And I will admit I haven't used it throughout the whole of 2013. I kind of picked it up probably midway through, but honestly I haven't been able to stop using it. I feel like it's a really good colour match for me, because obviously with drugstore there's often kind of limited colours unless you go for something like L'Oreal's True Match, in which case there's a colour for kind of everyone. But this colour match actually really does suit me quite well, and it's the colour Nude, which is 021. But I just love how this foundation looks on the skin. It looks light, it feels light, it doesn't feel cakey at all, and it really looks airbrushed. It's not too full of a coverage. I'd say it's medium, so you can build it up if you want to, but usually kind of just putting it on with a brush at one coat is enough for me. So this is my favourite foundation of 2013. Moving on to concealers, I would say my hands down, this concealer I have not put down throughout the whole of 2013. I'm not going to lie, it is absolutely amazing. I've used concealers ranging from Bobbi Brown, MAC, NARS, all sorts of concealers, and I keep coming back to this one, and it is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I have it in two colours myself. I have it in the lighter one as kind of to help me with contouring, to kind of brighten up my features, and in the same colour as my skin. And honestly I think it's around $5.99 or $6.99, but to me it hasn't got a patch on any of the high-end ones that I've tried either. It's so light but creamy, not to the point where it looks cakey, but it looks light, it covers plenty, you don't need to kind of put lashings of it on. It stays on really well. Just set it with powder and that's it for the day, and I absolutely love it. So that's my favourite concealer of 2013. Onto the eyes now. This little baby has been raved on about by literally everyone, and I honestly know why. These are the Maybelline 24-hour coloured tattoo, basically cream eyeshadows. There's a little bit of a Maybelline trend going on here. I can assure you everything else is not Maybelline, it's just these and that is it. And it's not a sponsored video before any of you just start jumping to those conclusions. But anyway, these are the Maybelline 24-hour cream eyeshadows, and I absolutely love them. They're so creamy, they're just lovely to put on. You can use your finger, you don't even need to use a brush. You can use them on their own or as a base, and I absolutely love them. And my two favourite colours are On and On Bronze. And this one was one that I actually featured in my Boots haul video, and I've absolutely loved it since. And the second colour, which I've had for probably about a year, is Pink Gold, and that is almost empty, and it's just such a perfect kind of everyday colour. I absolutely love it. So those are my favourite cream eyeshadows of 2013. Onto the eyes, and we're now going to talk all things eyeliner and mascara. Now, I am a complete fanatic of winged eyeliner. I can't go without it. My eyes are so small, I literally look like I have no eyes if I don't have winged eyeliner on. So I really need a good eyeliner that's going to last all day. It's not going to wipe off, it's not going to crease, and it's not going to look goopy on my eyes, and I have it. This is the Rimmel Glam Eyes liquid eyeliner. It is amazing. I've gone back and forth to lots of different eyeliners. I've gone to gel eyeliners. I used Illamasqua's one for a while, but none of them really seem to have the same effect as this one. The brush is so thin, it's really easy to use, and it's really inexpensive. I'd say probably £6 or £7 compared to drugstore. Compared to high end, it's a lot cheaper. I absolutely love the formula. It lasts all day. It's so easy to get a precise line with it, and that is my favourite liquid. For pencil, I don't really use pencil as much, and if I do, I don't tend to go for ones that sharpen, because 9 times out of 10 they never work for me for some reason. Sharpeners and me just don't go. So I use the kind of the ones that just roll up. And my favourite, I've tried MAC's ones, Avon, Bobbi Brown, Illamasqua, I've tried all sorts of high-end eyeliners just so that I could get into it maybe, but none of them are really... I found that this one is no different to any of the high-end ones, and it's probably a quarter of the price. And this is the Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Definer. I'm not too sure about how waterproof it is. I know it's a bugger to get off, but I did actually end up wearing this to the beach once on holiday, and it didn't last too long. Same with some waterproof mascaras, but that's a separate issue. So that is one of my favourite pencil eyeliners. And for mascara, now this one, I just love this one. I really, really do. I've used this non-stop all year, and along the way I've tried a few others, especially in November when I was given the YSL baby doll. I do really love that one, but I feel like for the price it just doesn't do as much as this one does. And this is the L'Oreal Volumious, and I get this in the black. And what I love about this one, it's just an old school mascara one. There's nothing fancy about it. It's not kind of a triple technology bristle or anything like that. It's just an old school one, and it's all in the formula. And with this, I don't have to wear fake lashes anymore. It just makes them look really full but long at the same time. And that's something, the YSL baby doll, which is kind of my second favourite, I love that because it really lengthens them, but it can sometimes stick them together if you get a bit kind of mascara happy and keep going. So I have had instances where it stuck my eyelashes together and I've had 3 eyelashes. But that is a really good mascara as well. They just kind of do different things, but I love this one. I did used to wear a lot of false eyelashes when I went out and so on, but now I don't bother because I just feel like this is enough on its own. So I absolutely love this one. Okay, I'm now going to talk about all things that you kind of put on your face. Now this next product, I'm not going to lie, when it first came out I was completely weirded out by it, but also really intrigued about it at the same time, and that is the Illamasqua Hydra Veil. And it's basically a face primer, but it's a really weird one. It basically comes with this little kind of spoolie to get it out with, and it is, if I can even show you, basically a jelly. And it feels so weird when you're putting it on and when you're getting it out, but my god, it is one of the best primers that I've used for my face. I don't tend to wear face primers on a daily basis. It tends to be more on special occasions when I want my skin to look that extra bit better. And this one is really, really good. It is slightly pricier. I think it was around 25, but don't quote me on that. I have had this for a while, but it does last ages and it is really, really good. It feels weird on the skin at first. That's the only way I can describe it. It just feels weird. But once it's on and once you've got your makeup on, you just see everything looks so much smoother. It's so much easier to put on your makeup, and especially on people with wrinkles or fine lines, it's really, really good for smoothing those out as well. So I would definitely recommend this as an all-rounder face primer. Moving on to highlighters. Now this one, I'll be honest and say I haven't really used that many liquid highlighters this year because I've been so happy with this one, and it is the Benefit Girl Meets Pearl highlighter. I've done a blog post on this, I think it's been in the video as well, and I've absolutely loved this throughout 2013. It's just this kind of pinky peachy colour, and it's creamy and it's so versatile. Once it dries, it stays on all day. You can put it on your cheeks, you can mix it with your foundation, you can put it on as an eyeshadow base or in your kind of under your brow bone, and it's just a really, really nice product. And that is why I haven't really been trying many other highlighters. I've dabbled in a few kind of powder ones, but I just find I keep going back to this one because it stays on all day, and sometimes with powder, through touching your face, it's nothing extraordinary, but sometimes it just loses its effect a bit, but this, it literally stays on all day, so I really love it. And to kind of go with that, I'm now going to talk about blushes. Now, I've been really torn about which one to choose as my favourite out of these two, and one is a product that I've been using literally throughout most of the year, and the second one is one that I actually picked up when I went to Boots that I filmed for you guys. And the first one that I picked up, the first one, which is kind of been my faithful throughout the year, is the Naked Flush palette, and I absolutely love this one because it's such great value for money. I think it's around £20, and you've got a bronzer, a highlighter and a blusher, and sometimes when you just mix all of it together, it looks so nice on the cheeks, and it just makes you look so glowy, and I really, really love that. Now the second one is the Sleek Lace Blush palette, and I can't open it. No, here we go. And it's basically got the 3 eyeshadows in it that I showed you before. Not eyeshadows, what am I saying? Okay, it's got the 3 blushes in it which I had shown you before, and I absolutely love it. I feel like it's perfect for every day. They look really scary when you look at them, but Just if you just use them really lightly, they give the best colour, and they're so pigmented, so they're going to last you ages because you don't need to use too much. So I'd say this probably has blown my Naked Flush palette a little bit out of the water, but both of them are all in all really, really good. Okay, so the next product I'm going to talk about is a face powder. Now this one only just made it into the best of 2013 video because I was torn between this one and the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. The Rimmel Stay Matte powder is probably a quarter of the price of this one, and it does the job probably just as well, but this one, which is the MAC Prep&Prime translucent powder, has won the edge just slightly for me, and I think that's purely because of how it feels on my skin. Sometimes the Rimmel Stay Matte can feel a little bit chalky on my face, whereas this one, it feels almost silicone-y, and it just kind of, I feel like nothing's going to move with that. So this one has only just made it in, and it is the MAC Prep&Prime translucent powder, and it is my favourite translucent powder of 2013. I can't believe I almost forgot to put this one in my video. I'm actually shocked at myself because I've been using this baby all year, and it's probably on its last legs now. It's falling apart almost, and everything's almost at pan, and it is the Naked 2 palette. I have used this non-stop throughout 2013. I'd actually got it not last November, the November before, from my fat mates. They bought it me for my birthday, and I've not stopped using it since. Everything is almost at pan. My ultimate favourite colour is this one, which is Half Baked, and what I love about this is it's perfect for travelling with the mirror. It's compact, it's really easy to carry around, and it's something so versatile because you can wear it as a simple everyday look, or you can really glam it up with some of the darker colours and make it a really nice evening look. So I absolutely love this. Urban Decay are absolutely just the leaders of eyeshadow palettes, and I can't wait to be trying my Naked 3, which I've just got, so I'll keep you posted on that one. Last thing I want to talk to you all about is skincare. Now that is something I really took seriously throughout the last year. Up until that point, I've never really looked after my skin that much. Apart from washing it and moisturising it every now and then, I never really took care of my skin, and it was getting really bad to the point where I was getting a few breakouts, which was really uncharacteristic for my skin. I was getting breakouts, blackheads, just general uneven skin tone, and I really needed something. So I started off by using Clinique products, and I found that after a while the results were amazing at first, and then I just think they didn't really work well with my skin. I felt like they were really harsh to the point sometimes they'd burn when it was on my skin, and I just thought that it was time to go a bit more down the natural route, and that's when I went to Elemis. I know nothing's completely natural anymore, I'm not completely naive, but I know these are paraben free, which is something that's really important to me. Even though parabens are in a lot of makeup and everything that we kind of put on our face, I feel like skincare, it's the one thing that I wanted to keep as natural as possible, because it's something that I sleep in overnight and I don't really want to be sleeping in chemicals. So to start with, they just started me off with a cleanser and toner, and this is the Balancing Lavender Toner, and this has lasted me pretty much all year. And this is my second bottle of the Rehydrating Rose Petal Cleanser, and just with this cleanser and toner my skin improved dramatically. I was meant to go back to get some proper skincare after they'd given me a consultation, but the results were so good that I haven't actually needed to go back yet, which is brilliant. They are pricey, I will admit that. I think the two of these came to around £40, but their skincare I know is really expensive because my mum uses it, but I feel like, you know, you want your makeup to look its best, so what you put on beforehand is just as important as the makeup that you put on your face as well. So I absolutely love Elemis Skincare, and that is my ultimate favourite skincare products of 2013. It would be absolutely rude not to include this product into this video, especially since I've absolutely used it to death throughout the last year. It's been in blog posts and it's been in my last Boots haul video, and that is the Charles Worthington Volume Hairspray Big Bounce Spray. I could not live without this baby. I've lost the lid, which is driving me crazy, but it's so good. I've tried everything from powders to mousses to hairsprays, and none of them work like this one. You spray it on when your hair's wet, blow dry your hair, and that's it. You don't even need to blow dry it properly. It is so good, and when you blow dry it, it looks even better. So I absolutely love this, and this has made my favourite hair product of 2013. This last baby is something that I don't really know what category it comes under because I've been using it for pretty much everything, and it is just some good old-fashioned coconut oil. I picked this up from Superdrug, and I think it was less than £1, I think, definitely, and it's just natural coconut oil, and it comes in its kind of mushy form, and I can't open the lid. Oh, there we go. just a mushy form. You have to warm it up a little bit in your fingers before you use it, but I sometimes use it as a moisturiser. If I'm staying at home, I'll put it all in my hair, leave it in throughout the day and then wash it off on the night. I use it as cuticle oil, I use it for almost everything, and it's so good and it's natural and it smells amazing, so that is a must have for 2013. Last thing I want to talk about is this Soap and Glory Butter Yourself Moisturiser. It is hands down, everything down, my favourite moisturiser of 2013 and probably ever. I used to use cocoa butter, I used hemp's, I've used Body Shop kind of body butters, which are lovely as well, but this one, I don't know what it is, I think it's the smell, and it just feels like when I'm putting it on, I feel like I'm proper treating my skin. So I absolutely love this one. It's slightly pricier than normal moisturisers, but I feel like, again, you're putting it on your body, so what can you do? So I absolutely love this one, and it's definitely my favourite of 2013. So that is pretty much everything for my favourites of 2013. I hope you enjoyed seeing them. I definitely enjoyed using them, and I will probably continue using them throughout 2014, but I think it's nice to just kind of give them a little bit of appreciation and to let you know which are my favourites, then maybe they might become your favourites. If there's anything that you think I really should be trying out, then let me know. The comments box is always open, my Instagram door is always open, and my Twitter box is always open as well. Twitter box? You know what I mean. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and again I want to wish you all a really happy new year, and I can't wait to get some more videos out for you guys and to keep in touch with you all through my blog as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week.